Okay, so I've got my strut out, front strut, G84. Bumper bar's off still because I'm doing some stuff with the grill and stuff. So, a couple of things. Obviously we don't need this. We don't need this. We don't even need the plate, so I don't even know I'm taking this off. But before we take the plate off, there's a couple of things. Right? Number one, I've marked it, so I know exactly where to press it back on. I've also marked the centre, which is not even actually the centre because I was doing it kind of in car. A bit silly, wasn't it? So let's just mark that correctly. And just highlight that as no. Okay, so there's my mark. There's a couple of things you want to check out because there's a left and a right hand side. So when you're putting this on, two things. You need to line this bracket up to here. So let's assume it was that way, right? This is going to go on like that, right? So obviously that needs to be the back. So I know this is the correct size, right? So there is a left-hand side. So if you line this up and your tag for your EDC is on the left side, then you've got the wrong side. So it's pretty important that you get that right. Now, once I take that off, actually maybe I'll just that. So now I'm just going to press this off and then basically press that on to that marker there, right, with that center there. Cool. Sweet, so that's off. And just for the record, so I like putting the nut back on, putting it in there, and then using some wood like so while it's on there, and then just rotating the wood around and bang it off. I don't have a press unfortunately, but you know, that's how it is. So now kind of use the same principle, and that is turning it around. Okay, obviously the adjuster goes to the top. All of this is getting done by yourself. So the good news is this is very possible by yourself. Is it easy? No. It's possible. Right, and that's for those who want to do it, who don't have any options apart from doing it by yourself. This is what you got to do. That's part for the stupid video. Anyway, so now I've got that lined up like so. Yeah. All I got to do is drive that down. I don't know, almost an inch, I guess. Same principles apply. Just get some wood and bang it down evenly. Cool. Okay, in literally a minute that was done, nice and easy. Now, if you go according to AST's requirements and stipulations, first and foremost, you might want to, well, not might want to, you should knit those things up. Right, they're just to give you a little bit more security, right? But AST basically say, let's be careful with that one. AST basically say that goes on, and it'll go that way, right? And then, you know, your sock, boot, the sock, spring, top hat, etc., etc. You don't need, obviously, the plate. You don't need your bump, your rubber. You will need to take that one to put it on there for EST. You don't need the old bump stop. So I'm going to put that together and I'll show you. I personally think I already done that side. Sorry. I don't really see the issue of having this on. AST just recommends just that skinny little washer. I don't see any issues having that on because it's not really affecting any travel. It feels more weatherproof than me, so there's no reason why I can't put the BMW one back on. So I'm going to do that. Cool, so I'm in. Oops, this is going all over the place. I've tightened those up. I've set the adjustment height. To be honest with you, I didn't really measure it. I just know that these have got a reasonable amount of adjustment, and I've left probably 10 mil. I'm going probably what most people go for is like a fingered gap clearance. As I said before, I kept the BMW thing. I put the the AST washer on anyway. New bump stops. Make sure your when you put it, your spring goes to the end of the rubber, and that's it. And now she's ready to go in. Hope that helps. As I said, all the other stuff in terms of how to take it out of the car, how to put it back in the car, you guys have all seen. The only thing you remember, make sure you use that little screw to tighten up the EDC. Cool.